All right, we're back here working on the Jeep a little bit. So if you've watched the videos in the past, year or two ago, we actually put these step bars on. Instead of, it came with rock sliders, put the step bars on just to help climb in and out of the Jeep itself. And over time, over the last year or two, maybe 3, but I'm saying 2 years, they've actually started losing some paint. We live in Ohio, so you get some rust. I don't want it to rust too bad, so I'm gonna catch it beforehand. So what we're gonna do is actually take these off, actually clean them up. I'll show you all of that, and we'll get a coat of paint on it. So let me bring you a little closer, show you. See what I mean? On the edge there, even on the inside where it mounts to the Jeep, we've got some rust on those. So not major, it's really just surface rust. Again, it's just surface rust, but don't want it to eat all the way through and then have to replace these. So again, I think I can get a wire wheel, a little sandpaper, take this off, clean it up, no big deal. And then we'll actually put some primer on it and a paint on it. So
when taking the step rails off or putting them on, really there's 9 bolts. There's 6 that go in from the side with nuts on the lock nuts on the back, and then there's 3 that go up underneath that bolted on. I found that starting at the ends and then finishing in the middle 2 were able to hold the step bars in place, so I was able to take them off last.
again, not too bad. These are okay, just a little dirty, but no damage there. It's really on this, as you can see, just a lot of rust on there, just a thin coat they put on it. So I'll go ahead and get the other side off. I won't bother you with that, but then I'll take you to the shop. We'll show you cleaning them up and painting them. All right, everybody, we're inside now. I'm going to show you this, how I'm digging it down. Starting off with some wire wheels. Going to see how it takes the paint off here. It's chipping off in some areas, but really going to focus on getting this off. It is not a perfectly smooth finish, so I'm not worried about that. But let's start with this, see how it goes. Might have to change or something, and go from there. I'll give you a little view from this angle, and then we'll get you a little close-up.
As I'm going through this, I'm just using a wire brush, trying to clean up any surface rust I find. Also, there's a little bit of mud on this, trying to clean that up as well. But the brackets were very rusty. The step bars weren't as bad. But just clean them up so I can get some primer and some paint on them. So you've seen a lot of the main focus I was trying to get was right here on the front edges, where mainly where they're stepping up, and then back here, this is underneath the Jeep, so you really don't see this, but I want to get as much as I can off. So I'm going to continue working on this. I'll work on the other one, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to hang this up and prime it different tones. So we'll get back to it. Bring you back when we're ready to paint. All right, cleaned up a bunch of these. I've got these hanging from my garage rails. You can do it anywhere. You can hang it anywhere. You can set it on boxes, miscellaneous things. This just gets it up out of the way so I can actually paint it, let it dry. I'm going to prime it. I'm just going to put a primer on it, on the whole thing, both of them to get it going. Maybe 2 coats. We'll see how it goes. But then I'm going to use actually a truck bed liner, a coating. It's not the rubber coating, it's a harder coating. It gives a little texture. So when I use that wire brush, not everything was perfect. That's okay. The bed liner is going to cover it up, and I think it's going to give us more protection. So we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. I'll go ahead and paint these, and we'll see how it turns out. All right.
As I'm going through painting these, I have both of them hung up, taking light coats from the top side first. Put them up rather high so I could actually reach them easily, still on the top, and then I'll actually sit on a real rolling chair and get the bottom side of them. So across the board, just want to get a good coat of primer on it, and then I will put the second layer of paint on here shortly.
Got the primer coat on it, evenly coated everything. Now I'm going to go with the bed liner. Let's see how it turns out. I got this little nifty handle. Pushing on the button was just warrior figure out. I had this handle, so I figured I'd give it a shot, and actually it's working good so far. So we'll give it a try. Be careful. Let's try it without. It's giving it a nice texture, better than I expected. So it says do some light coats, so I'm going to go ahead and spray a light coat, and then we'll do second one.
So you see me go through this, try to get a single coat on everything. I've already got the primer coat on and getting a single coat. And then I went back through. You didn't see me put multiple layers on, but I did it thin and then put additional layers on. So we'll just continue to finish this up, and then we will put them on whenever we're done.
All right, got everything painted up. I like the way the texture came out on the coating. We'll go ahead and get it on the Jeep, see how it looks. One thing you'll see is there's a couple different ways of doing it. You can unbolt these, leave these brackets on the Jeep and unbolt the bars. I wanted to paint the brackets as well because they were rough. So I cleaned them up and left them on, but you got 2 different ways. So I'll show you how to bolt them on. It's actually 2 bolts here into the side of each of these, so 6 bolts in the side, 1 from the bottom. Go ahead and put these back on, and I'll just quickly talk about it. Again, short video, just trying to motivate you to get out and work on your own stuff. Don't be afraid to do it. Give it a try. It's not too tough, all right? All right, let's get to putting it on.
I know it's tough to see with me blocking the cameras, but I got 2 holes here, 2 up there, and 2 back here. I'm going to hand start those first, and then and also hand start the ones from the bottom, and then we'll tighten everything up. Starting in the middle first, just so I think it'll hold better versus one end or the other. That was easy. Putting the two middle ones in actually held it in place. So I'm gonna start the one from the bottom. There you go, nothing to it. The back of the nuts are actually lock nuts, so they actually hold pretty good. Just the front one's on. I'll do the other side. I won't bore you with that, but again, just trying to show you different projects that you yourself can actually do. I think it turned out pretty good. Got a nice clean paint job on it, and we'll keep an eye on it. All right, thanks for watching. Our dream, our purpose. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, all right? Notifications. Give me a comment. Let me know what you want to see, what you like. All right.